And action.
Welcome to the Truth Words podcast. I'm not
Yeah.
going into American Idol anytime soon, but I felt
I
like
was
that was
like,
appropriate.
never. It's not
No.
it's not it.
It
You're
was
never
close
gonna
to
be
it.
a professional singer. It's okay.
Just, you never know. We didn't think we were going to do a podcast, and here we are.
Auto-tune?
Damn.
You're the next Rebecca Black.
Oof. Don't
It's
tempt me.
Friday. Friday. Except it's not
Don't.
Friday.
No. I'd go walk off this set if it's Friday. we're, we're late for work if it's Friday.
Just by a few hours. It's fine.
It's fine. It's
What's the
fine. We're
worst that
fine.
happens?
I cry.
So
All right.
Essie has no idea what we're talking about today.
No, for some
She's
reason, Addie thinks it's really funny to just be like, oh, it's going to be a surprise. And I'm like, okay, just for that. I made notes too, so that it's a surprise because apparently we don't communicate in this relationship.
Did you see what I named this session though?
No, it doesn't tell me. Do I want to know?
It doesn't? Oh, that's really sad.
What did you name it?
Dark romance starter pack?
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, you know what? That's appropriate for where I'm currently at because I got words for you about the L.O.R.D series. I've got words for you, and they're not nice words, but I've got words.
So, I just kind of thought, I have to get comfy. I thought that maybe because I feel like you're really starting your really dark romance era right now.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm scared, and then I start other books to comfort me, and then I'm like, okay, I'm neglecting the other book, so I go back to the other book, and then it scares me all over again, and here I am.
So it's a vicious cycle. But so, I was like, we should make this entire one all about Essie's reading currently.
So, for those who don't know and would like to send me well wishes and emotional support, which we greatly appreciate, I'm listening. Mind you, I'm not reading it. I'm listening to it. I try to read it on Kindle. It doesn't go well. I do audio. I'm listening to the L.O.R.D series, The Sinner, and the book is very well written, but I don't like. I like to be surprised, but I don't like to be surprised. Make it make sense. I can't. If you know, you know, though. So I like to kind of have the surprise of like what's going to happen, but I like a heads up of what's going to happen in case I need to mentally be prepared. So first off,
I
for anybody,
tried.
for okay, first off, for any newbies to dark romance, go to the website. I'm not going to say her last name correctly. Chantel
Chantel Tessier? Tessier? It's one
Tessier.
of the two.
It's one of yeah. Go to her
Sorry.
website and read the trigger warnings. That is not a suggestion. That is a mandatory before you read these books. I don't have triggers really. I'm kind of heartless and emotionless. It's fine. It's fine. But I read them and I was like, okay, I got a cool heads up. There was some definitions. I didn't know what they meant. I had heard the context before, but I don't know what it meant. So I'm just reading, listening to the book, da 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 da, and then I'm like, excuse me, what?
That was a really fun conversation we got to randomly have.
So I don't. Am I allowed to say the word? Do you think I
I
could
think
say the
I think you could say the actual word.
Okay.
I think the
So
ones that you can't say are the like deleting ones, and that's not deleting, so you're fine.
So the word I heard, and everybody's going to either make fun of me or be like, yeah, exactly, it was confusing. Again, I'm new to dark romance. I'm very new to it. Very, very new. Hello. I had never heard of the term grooming before, except for in the context of taking an animal to get groomed. I thought it was more in the context of like, oh, you're grooming, like follow along with the mental visual here of like 50 Shades of Grey, where they're like in the red room and she's like learning what these new different toys are and what they do and how they work. And he decides to like show her and give her like a little diagram of an example of like, oh, slap the hand. That's what it does. Okay, walking through the process, being a gentleman about it. I thought that's what grooming was. That's not
Yeah, you
it.
have to take the gentleman part out of it and put in
Okay, he was
manipulation
no,
instead.
it wasn't manipulation because if you actually watch the movie in the
No, I'm
beginning
saying
one,
into the
he's
definition, take out the word gentleman and put manipulation in instead, and
well,
then
that's
you have real
but that's
grooming.
well, right, but no, that was not it. That was not
No,
it. No, and
no.
I really wish someone had warned me, and by someone I mean
I got
Addie, but
the
that's fine.
WTF text from Essie of what is happening. I'm so confused.
I was just
And
really
then
confused when Binkies were involved. I was like, "Excuse you, what?"
I like how you keep calling it a binky, and when
That's
in
what
the
they
book
called
they
it in the book.
no, they literally call it a pacifier. It's a
Same thing.
pacifier. No, it's
Semantics.
the same thing, but like you're like that's what they call it. It's not what they called it.
You know what? Mm, I it's fine. I started another book as my comfort book while I'm reading this book. It's also not a comfort book because it's also very, very triggered and all the things. It's a good book though. It just came out. I'll give a shout out because I like it so much. Um, it's called Stripped Down by Bunny XO. It's definitely got a lot of triggers in it, and definitely it's her life story,
Hmm.
but she's gone through some ish. She has gone through it from being a child. She was probably a very because there's no visuals of anything. She must have been a very like attractive child that these older men just were pieces of dog shit. That's all I'm gonna say. They needed to go lick rust and go run into a wall, um, in the most polite way possible. But I'm not done with the book yet because I'm going back to the center to be like, okay, we gotta finish it. Believe
You
in
have to
me.
finish it. You'll be
I'm
fine.
trying. I'm trying. It's just really scary.
I feel like it's really funny though,
And
because
it's
like
pissing me off.
I'm the complete opposite side. Like I I do agree with the warning. Go read the trigger warnings before you read these books because
It's
it's a
probably a
lot.
heads up of like having eating issues or something. No, this is like
I did
read
not read
them
any of the trigger warnings when I started. I never read trigger warnings. I
because
probably
you're not
should, but I
scared of
never
anything.
do. I just like dove into the ritual and then immediately went into the center and then immediately went into the sacrifice because those were the three that were out at the time.
And
Like back to back to back. There was no pause. And I think
see,
I finished them all within like a week of each other. And then I'm pretty sure I actually went back through and reread them all because I was like, maybe I should have absorbed those books instead of
just
just devouring them.
yeah. For context of my year though, I've gone from finishing Akatar to Taboo, Taboo. I read Gratify, which didn't have any dark romance in it, and then I jumped right into the ritual.
Wasn't Gratify though what you were recommended to read as a
No, I was
no, it was
recommended to read
Graves.
Graves,
Yeah,
which we're
which
gonna
we
read that
still
one together.
yeah, we still haven't done
That one's
that.
got twin brothers
Hell yeah.
and a girl. Challenge accepted.
I read
Um,
another book that had twin brothers and a girl in it. It was Secret Society too.
mhm.
I should
But
remember what that
Addie's
was.
gonna be super excited because so we share a Kindle Unlimited account, and by
You're
we
welcome.
share meaning it's hers, and I jump on it so that she can either follow along with where I'm at in the book in case I need moral support, or if I need to just add a book to her stuff because I added Taylor's Father, which I had given a shout out last week because it was one of my arcs, and it came out today, and by today meaning February 22nd. So she's going to read it and she's going to love it. Dang it.
I'm sure I will give it a try because I'm still mad at you for the last book that you're like, you need to read it. And I read it. And literally last week, I said here on this set that I don't like books that are like, it's been 2 weeks. I love you. And what was that book? It had been 2 weeks. I love you. Like, no. That is not how this works. It
That is
makes me
how it works.
so I like a good I need it to be like a nice build up, a slow
Oh,
burn, a like
this one is all of the burns and all of the slowness and all of the angst, and you just want to like, ah!
you just sorry, repeat that. I think I missed
I,
it.
oh, I can't do it anymore. It's stuck to
You
my neck.
can, you just
I.
choose not to. Thank you. That brought me joy.
You're welcome. All right. Do you want to start out with your questions or mine?
Oh, I
I
don't
feel like
really
we should
even
start off with
have
yours.
I don't have like a whole set of questions, more just like a general timeline to keep you on track. Okay, but between the ritual and the sinner, you would say you like
The
the
ritual.
ritual better.
Yeah.
Now, I know that right now you're not a big fan. I don't even know who the voice actor is. You're not a huge fan of the voice actor for Sin, but do you think that has a lot to do with it?
I don't think so. I feel like how do I explain this without the audience getting completely offended by me? Because again, I'm liking the series so far. I'm not going to DNF the series. I think it's just for one with Audible how they're doing these different characters. It's so hard to keep track of when it's Sin talking versus like a stepdad talking versus another dude from the Lord's actual talking because they're all
Hmm.
using the same voice actor. So like
So you need it to
her,
be like really one of those like the graphic audios
that would
where
have been
it's
fantastic. I probably would have been even more terrified, but but that probably would help this scenario a lot more because let me no, don't talk. We don't need to do that. I'm trying to see who's so yeah, so in this book there's only two people talking. They're
yeah.
not bad at all, but it's just the fact of like they
Did you get that
it,
confused though in the ritual? Because there were like other people talking in the ritual too,
there
obviously.
weren't that many people though. Like in this book, there's two sets of stepdads. There's another dude involved, another chick, and like there's only like two or three girls involved, but there's like four or five guys.
I mean, but okay, in the ritual you had Riot, you had Matt, you had both of their fathers, you
Right,
had Tyson.
but with the fathers, he was able to kind of like make a distinct like older gentleman voice out of it to
Okay.
where you could identify them. This in this book, like
You can't identify.
the two stepdads, they're both sounding the same. It sounds like she's doing twins at the same time, and she's not. It's definitely like
Well,
yes and no.
I mean, at
But
one point she did kind of.
well, right, but like it made it sound like she's just doing the same
Sorry,
character with different names.
spoilers.
I don't even think there's
Not
a
for you.
spoiler. I'm like, there's
For
well,
anyone
I'm not.
not reading it who hasn't read it.
Well, true, but like that's I think what it is. That and I really wish they gave more backstory on her like being groomed for this because they kind of just threw us into her.
I mean, I feel like you get the backstory when you get the flashbacks from her.
I mean, yes and no, but like with
'Cause like
her
it's
story, it doesn't really explain like why is she being groomed? Like there's
okay,
no
well,
context.
I will give you the context of like you do find out the why.
Oh great. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm only halfway through this book. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Thanks for that heads up that you are just now giving me.
you're welcome. You don't find out the why until like
I
pretty much
figured.
the very end.
I
So,
figured. Yeah.
because you know,
So my
I will say
question
that
for
is what I
you,
love about
no,
Chantel's writing, though, is the fact that
gets you
like,
confused
she,
until the very end.
I mean, honestly, yeah, very, put it very plainly, that is it. Like, she'll say, like, this, like, a lord walked in, and you don't find out who walked into the room until like 3 chapters later, until the very end of the book. Like, but it makes the like twists and turns kind of fun because you don't figure it out, and then you're also spending the entire book going like, wait, do we like this person, do we not like this person, are they on our side, are they not on our side?
Totally off topic, but my ADHD just got really distracted. I was looking at my notebook here, and I was like, "Oh, there's a random page back here," and then I was like, "Oh, let me turn it to the side." It was really cute, and then I realized it's a whole ass envelope. I don't know why I got so distracted and then like, whoa, I got an envelope. There's all sorts of stuff I could put in here.
You can hide so many things.
So many treasures. Okay, focus.
You focus. You're the one with the diagnosed
I said
ADHD.
Essie focus, not Addie.
Oh, okay. I just heard the okay focus.
Okay, back to me. Do you have any book shout outs for the week that you're enjoying? Because you read like 12 books a week. So is there any books that you would like to shout out, authors that
Well,
you're
I'm not shouting out the last one I just finished. I'm not even going to
I'm
say what the
not
book
referring to
was
that one.
or the author because I'm sure there's so many people who like it and I did not. And that's not her fault that I don't like it. It's just not for me.
So
Um,
is there any other books that you have finished this week or that you're currently enjoying?
oh, okay. So I picked Hideaway back up because I I love
Oh yeah,
Penelope
that one's on
Douglas.
my
Like
book.
I love her so much, but
Dude, she's
like
the goat. I freaking love her.
she is just so amazing and I just love her writing so much, but it's so I don't want to say it's deep. Is that maybe that's the word I'm looking for?
It's
Like
it's a
it's
good
not a
taboo
surface
deep.
yeah, like it's not just a surface level book. Like it's not the kind of it's not a palate cleanser. It's a
No.
like you are diving into this world. So I read Corrupt a while ago. I reread it. I started Hideaway and I kind of had trouble getting into it even though
Mhm.
like when I was reading it I really enjoyed it, but like actually staying with it I was having trouble with it. So
Now,
I'm
I have a
very
question for
determined
you on
right now.
Hideaway.
I'm staying with Hideaway. So I'm about 35% of the way in. That's what it says. So
Okay, well, then you can maybe answer my question within your 35 percent. Um, so you know where Corrupt had left off with the MMF, and they kind of were
yeah.
like, does the MM pick up in Hideaway?
Um, what do you mean does
Because
he pick up?
it kind of ended up as like a new character, a new male character joining their little caboodleness. Does that male character continue into
Oh,
the next?
no, like Corrupt ends with just the two of them. Like,
I mean, yes and no, because
no, it truly is just nope, just the two of them. They are a
so they
couple.
left that one male, and continued on with their merry
Y-
way.
Yeah. I
Cool,
mean, they're all like still friends, but like it's not
right? But they're
like
not
there's
like,
not yeah, no, not at all.
cool.
Now it does pick up with him though, with Kai. That's who it
Okay,
picks up with, is who Hideaway is about. It's about him.
got you,
But it's
got you,
not
got you,
about him with them or anything.
got
So,
you. Okay,
yeah,
thank you. That's all I needed
but
to know.
it's you definitely like the way that she builds this world is insane to me because she like there's like one of the characters in it like you're finding out her backstory and like who she is and it's something that like as you're reading it you realize like in Corrupt like that was never even like you didn't realize that this was a whole thing also happening at the
Yeah.
same exact time. Like it's really cool. But Hideaway is about like a year. I think it said that it's a year after they
Oh wow.
were out of prison. So,
Oh wow.
but it's really good so far.
Mhm.
I really enjoy it. So I've been reading that. I refuse to take Chaotic out of my Kindle yet because I'm like, do I want to reread it again already?
So you should reread the Lord series with me.
I'd
The
have
whole
to.
series.
I mean, I could probably pick it up pretty fast if I really
That's what I'm
wanted
saying.
to.
You should just read it with me.
Yeah, but I really need to finish Hideaway first. I've been working on that one for forever.
You can read like 7 books at once. We know you have that skill set. I
I
don't.
do have that skill set, but I don't always want to put that skill set to use.
True.
Um, and then I am still reading Haunting Adeline on Audible. So,
You're
but
just
that's the
really
new
taking it
graphic
all
one.
in.
That's the new graphic one. So I'm still sticking with that, but
Now, have you added any new books to your TBR? Don't lie to us. We know you
I'm
have.
not. I'm looking. Well, you just added Taylor's father to my
No,
TBR,
to your.
so
Okay, let me rephrase.
because
Do
no,
you use
let's
your
remember
TBR on Kindle?
I use my Kindle as my TBR.
Oh,
And then I added What the Heart Wants, which is like, can you see it? Because like, hi, you have the sinner in one side and then chaotic on another, and then this really bright, happy book in between.
so
But I added this one because I think I want to do the audio because we learned last week that it's Teddy Hamilton and Corvin King. So I was like, oh, maybe I should listen to this one too.
maybe you
So
should
I
be
put it
considering.
in there. That way I can keep it on my list. So I have those. I have Graves, obviously. Um, and then not in the realm at all of dark romance or romantasy or
Uh,
anything like that. I have a book called Nobody's Girl that is, I mean, it's about a girl who was on the like Epstein Island and was like
oh
kidnapped
damn.
and sold and all that. So
Oh damn.
dark, but like not the good kind of dark. So
I mean, it's the. I feel like how do I phrase this? The like realistic dark. It's like a really. It can be a good storyline to
yeah,
follow. Granted, it's not going well
it's
right
not,
now,
it's not
but
good. It's
like
not going to be good at all. Like,
no, but like following those storylines keep you like in like actually invested and involved enough to where
hmm
it's like, oh, it's a good storyline, but it's
yeah.
obviously not good. For anybody
J-
listening and taking this out of context or not watching the actual video, it's not good what they did. Don't endorse it. We're not endorsing. We're not
oh,
supporting. We're not
hell
condoning. We're
no.
not giving high fives to anybody. Don't do it.
No.
Glad we had that conversation.
And then I do have Caught Up and Enchantra, yeah, on my list as well. But those are both Audible books that I have.
So for mine, because I'm very opposite of you and you're
All
deep
of
down.
mine are like, okay, well, Enchantra is the sequel to Phantasma,
Mhm.
which that is more romantasy. I don't think it's considered dark. I don't remember. I don't know if
Oh.
it's considered dark romance. I don't really think it is. It's more like fantasy romance. Um, And then Caught Up is the sequel to Lights Out, which I do think you should read Lights Out. I think you would really enjoy it. But that's like it's
So can
considered
I finish
dark
the two books I
romance.
currently have that I'm halfway
No, not
through?
yet. It's
Okay.
considered dark romance, but it's like it's light dark. Like it's
It's a more
rom-com
welcome.
dark.
It's more of a welcoming dark.
Yeah, it's rom-com dark.
I don't even know
It
what that
is.
would mean, but I believe you. Is it
Either way,
like
I think you would really like it as
is it
you
like Merry
know.
Christmas, You Felt the Animal kind of rom com but dark?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
but better because I actually liked it. So
You liked this too. You did,
I
and you did it, and you loved it. Teddy Hamilton was in it. You liked it.
I will admit to no such things.
Okay. For the listener only viewers, she's nodding her head that she liked it. They can't hear you shaking your head, but we'll know that you're nodding. See, you just nodded. See, exactly. She's lying, guys. So
All right,
on
come on, what's on
mine,
your TBR?
um, I can't remember if I've mentioned any of these last week, but it's fine because you know what? They're still there, so I haven't taken them off yet. Did I mention Deceit by Caitlin Taylor? I
I
can't
don't
remember.
think so.
So people said that one's a good one, and it's part of the. I'm not gonna say any of these words right. Gallows Hill, book one. Sure. This one, I just have a gut feeling you're just going to mock the absolute shit out of me for, and that's okay. You're gonna look it up and you're going to judge me, and I know you are because of your face right now. It's called A Soul to Keep.
Oh, I read that one.
Oh, good.
I read the whole trilogy one of it.
I'm also planning to, and it's going to happen. I am telling myself it's going to happen because I've
Actually,
built up enough angst for wanting to read it. After I finish my Bunny XL book, I'm going to read Sweet Berries. It's going to happen. It's on my bookshelf. I've wanted to read it. It's not
look,
taking. Good
I
God,
own the
those are.
two sequels in
Geez,
the.
those are some girthy books. Why are they shiny?
I don't know because the cover
Oh,
is
it's a cool
shiny.
cover.
It's the Souls trilogy, and I own books 2 and 3 in it.
Now,
Apparently,
is the
that's
book
really
one?
sad.
Does
I
book
don't
one
own
have
book
the?
one.
Oh,
That's so
I
sad. I
don't think
need to
you
go.
want. I don't think you want book one based on the photo because you're gonna not like it. I mean,
Wait, is that no, that wait, that's different. Oh, wait, that was on my TBR. That's what it was. You should read these two though. These were so
I
good. You
have
would
to
like these.
start with book one, but thank you. Um, and then there's another book called Truly Madly Deeply. It's Forbidden Love 1 in the first book. I don't know. There's enough reviews on it that
Yeah,
you
by
marked it as read too.
yeah, I read
So
that one.
his face
Um
looks a little weird, but it's fine.
I loved her. I don't remember what the series was called, but the first book and it was called Vicious. That's what I remember. And I really loved those books of hers. I was not a big fan of that one though. The
So
Truly
another one that
Madly Deeply one.
I actually just recently added this to my TBR. I'm still TBD on if I want to read it, but it's on my TBR right now. It's called Feels Like Fire. The reviews are not like huge, but I don't. From what it looks like, it's a newer book. I don't know enough about it yet to give any explanations on anything, but it just forced proximity, little lost boyfriend to something, and um there's enough in there that I'm like, you know what? This might be something that's just really up in my alley.
So besides the one that I know is a dark romance, none of those are dark though, are
No,
they?
because dark romance isn't normally my category. I wasn't sure if A Soul to Keep is considered dark.
I think that one
Um,
is, yeah.
but dark romance wise, I want to read Shallow River by H.D.
That's
Carlton.
that would
Priest,
be, yeah, she's considered dark.
Priest, also looks dark.
Priest is considered dark.
Yeah, that looks real dark, especially based on the description. That looks real dark. But no, after I'm I'm going to read all of the L.O.R.D series. I've already committed to it. But after I'm done with my Bunny XO, I can't speak today. I'm going to read Sweet Berries by C.M. Nacosta. I'm going to read it. There's been enough hype about it. I'm going to read it. Addie has a certain feel about it, but it's fine. She doesn't have to be invited to that party. And then,
You've tried forcing me into that party and I don't want to go.
you know what? I'm gonna leave that thought where that was at. I'm learning to think before I speak sometimes, and I'm just gonna leave that there.
Oh, you
Um,
replaced your filter.
I don't have one. I'm just trying to figure out how to use a new one that I didn't have. Is there any books that you're rereading besides Haunting Adeline,
No,
or
not right now.
that you want to reread?
I would reread the Lord series. I just want to finish Hideaway first. So
There you go.
I
Um,
think I would say like Haunting and Hunting Adeline, those two books were probably my first ones like into dark romance. Like I was kind of starting to get into darker books and I think I saw a comment is what it was. Like there was someone made a comment about like, oh, this one was really dark. It was really like really dark and great. And so I was like, and I read the description. I was just kind of like, I'm gonna give it a whirl. Like, why not? And I just absolutely loved it so much. And from there, I definitely spiraled into the entire, like, I think just dark romance
the deep,
category.
dark underworld of dark romance.
Yeah, like, I mean, I love a good morally gray, like, person, main character, but I definitely also love, like, just morally black character as well.
Yeah,
Um, I like the lighter dark, like, if you could categorize them and set and put, like, dark romance into, like, a dark, light, medium dark, and, like, unhinged dark, like, I fall into I like more of the, like, mild or medium and unhinged dark. I
right.
like the dark light ones, okay. Like, I do like them, but, like, they're
You
not my
tolerate them,
go-to. Yeah, they're not my go-to. Like, I did
right?
really like Lights Out and well, I haven't read Caught Up, but, like, I want to read it. Like, I actually really enjoyed that one, but that was more of it was dark, but it was more of a palate cleanser, I guess, for me because I was still laughing in the middle of
It
it.
wasn't Mafia.
I know, it wasn't Mafia. Um, but, like, I like I like a good stalker, unhinged, just stalker dark romance, okay?
See, you love a good
Which is again
stalker.
why I did not like that book that you recommended because he stalked her. And when she found out, there was just okay. he stalked me. Whatever. Like, no, be unhinged. Go
See,
ape
I
shit
think
on his ass. He deserves it.
so.
You
I
can't just be like, it's okay. Like, no. Addie gave Zayd hell for the fact that she was stalked by him. Obviously, not me, Addie, but Adeline, Addie. But like, that was funny, or not funny. It was great. It was dark. It was an awesome book. And this girl is just like, da di da di da, it's fine.
so from the different point of view on it,
I have very strong feelings.
we can tell. Again, we're not going to name this author because you can't yuck everybody's yum, and someone might have found this book really yummy, so we're not going to name the book.
I know, which is why I'm not saying it.
I know, and I love you. It's okay. I will say from a different perspective on it, though, it could
Hmm.
have been like her kind of having a thing for said stalker. We also don't know her character enough to understand if maybe that was something she's just used to, or if she was intrigued by him enough that she was like, "Oh,
No,
okay,
I don't care because you
okay,
still
okay."
the guy still stalked you. I don't care if you like knew him outside of the stalking or if you didn't or if you were into that anyway. No, he still stalked you and you figured out who it was stalking you and you just are fine with it.
Oh, why am
Like
I yawning? Because I don't have caffeine in my body anymore. It's fine.
you haven't had caffeine in your body in like a year at this
I know
point.
I miss it so much. Um,
I think you should give it another try in an IV
I'm good.
form.
I'm
Just
good.
put a
I'm good.
little
I'll try.
IV stick behind you.
Okay. So my next question, I came up with some solid ones, unless you actually have one that you'd like to fill in.
No, I'm just going to keep talking about all the dark romance and really just
Okay.
immerse you into the dark romance world because I think
Okay.
you would enjoy it in this world. You're still in the shallow end of it. Like,
I love taboo. I want taboo, little age gap, a little bit of like
but I feel
stepdads
like
for
Taboo
weird things.
goes
I just
into
like
dark romance.
no,
Like,
not the creepy taboo. I don't need like, oh, let me wipe some type of bodily fluids onto something. No, I don't need that kind of weird taboo thing. I want
would
like
you not consider Credence dark romance?
no.
Okay, I think I would. I'd probably put it in the like light version, like in the light tier of dark
Do
romance.
I need to Google this? Hold
No,
on.
maybe I would put it in medium, honestly.
See, I mean, it's widely classified as a dark romance. I I don't view it as a dark romance in any way, shape, or form. I view it on like the multiple humans trope, but like I don't. I view it as
Reverse
like
harem.
all that words. I don't speak that lingo. You know what? There's so many terms. I don't know the definitions to, so we just let me fill it in with some other words.
Yeah, but
Um,
that clearly doesn't work out for you all the time because you didn't know what grooming was.
okay, I'm gonna start Googling. Probably don't want to Google things actually, so let me rephrase that. I'm gonna
Start
ask you for
asking.
the Urban Dictionary definition. Yeah.
Okay, but
Um,
let's be clear that Credence is not a reverse harem because that would involve that she ends up with both of them or multiple
no,
men, and she
yeah.
doesn't. She
I
just,
I like the taboo of all of that. I like taboo stuff. I
I
like
like
things that are
Taboo.
definitely not okay, but it's okay.
So you probably really would enjoy Priest because I haven't read it, but from what I've heard, it is a very like taboo
Taboo.
book.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like, I mean, shoot, man. Torn was great. I freaking love that. I really like things that are like age gap beyond because you know what? At that point, in that age category that these gentlemen are, their frontal lobe is developed and they're just all sorts of beautiful and attractive and they say the right things at the right time and they probably smell delicious doing it.
oh, so it's all just fantasy. You
Yeah,
just like the fantasy.
100%.
No, you like the fantasy books because their
Yeah,
frontal lobes are
no, fantasy
developed.
is ACOTAR. Okay, before you trigger me down that merry-go lane, we're at 34 minutes. Okay, my next one was if you could come up with your ideal cast for a movie of Haunting Adeline, who would play the characters?
I have never even considered that. I have no idea.
Really?
Yeah. I
Huh.
don't unless something is, like, actually in the works, I usually don't, like, consider who I would cast as, like, if something became a show.
Well, and I'm not saying it because let's be real, obviously, Haunting Adeline, unless magic powers can command, I don't think they're gonna make it into a movie or a TV show. But like,
No.
if you could,
H.G. Carlton once said, like, she would be
but
open to
how?
it, but, like, it'd have to be on, like, HBO,
Right.
Stars, the other one whose name I can't remember.
Paramount?
No, isn't there another one? Maybe it is
Peacock?
Stars. No.
I don't know
I mean,
Stars.
like,
I
HBO,
don't
that
have
kind of
I don't have rich people TV, so I don't know
it
what
has to
Stars
be
is.
on something that, like, the unhingedness can be shown,
I
like,
was about to
where
say
it's
what that would be called, but we're not allowed to say that on streaming services
it
without getting
has to,
flagged.
like I mean, like, it has to be on a platform where it's not gonna be censored the way cable television is, essentially.
Yeah.
But, and I feel like she also said, like, something about she'd want to be like, she wants to be involved with it. She doesn't wanna just hand over the rights to her story and her characters, like, she wants to be involved with it, which I do appreciate. I like it when an author gets to, like, have their input in something like that because
Mhm.
I feel like in that when that happens, then it stays more true to what the original story was.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I do like that, but
that's fair.
I don't see, and
Do
that's a
you?
hard question for me also because, like, I've told you before, like, I have not been into, like, TV shows or anything. Like,
Well, and again, I'm not really eater. Oh my God, I need words. There's some shows I like, but once I get really invested in a book, I'd obviously rather read the book. But I create some, if the book really just resonated well with me, I create a Pinterest board for it so that I can kind of visualize the characters as they're going. Have I done it with the Lord series? No, because I can't visualize these people.
see, like, I
But
can
like,
visualize them, but they're not it takes a lot for me to then be able to like, honestly, I have to go use other people's images to be able to say, "Yeah, that's kind of what I had in my head of what he looks like." Like, I couldn't like, when you dream and you were like, "I don't know this person in my dream," but, like, your subconscious didn't just come up with someone altogether. Like,
I
it's
mean,
that you
right?
did see them somewhere in your conscious. It's just, you know, they're
Yeah,
now being a star apparently in your dream, but like, I need the visual help from other people to be like, "Wait, yeah, that's what I've been picturing," but I can't place it, like in a dream, like, I can't place where I saw that face. It was probably someone at a random Starbucks, but, like, I can't
no, I
place it until someone tells me where it was placed from.
that's fair. So I did create my own ideal pod. Oh
You are
my gosh.
struggling
Dude, the
today.
words are not wording today. It is fine, but whatever.
Focus, Essie, you got this.
Sure. I created my dream cast. See, I was gonna say dream podcast. I need to take out the pods and the cast. It's fine. A dream. Yeah.
Nah.
Give me words. I created my own dream cast for Credence.
Ooh,
Now
okay.
visualize it, because I'm not going to say all their names correctly, but I'll name the characters that I associate them with. So we'll catch on. We'll follow along. Okay.
Okay.
So for I'm already spacing her name. It's Tiernan, right?
Yeah, Tiernan.
Thank you. Sydney Sweeney,
Okay, I can see that.
and then we're saying rest in peace because it threw a wrench in my whole parade, and I'm really sad about it. So I had Eric Dane McSteamy as
As
yummy father figure.
As Jake. Oh.
Yeah. So
I can't. I'm not over it yet.
so as my other father figure, I put Glenn Powell.
No.
Okay, well that's my dream, not yours. You could stay out of it. Um, and again, I'm thinking of so many dang characters right now. I'm forgetting. Who was your favorite in the book?
Caleb.
So Caleb played as the guy that plays Damon Salvatore.
Oh, I could do that.
Yes, thank you. And then the
Ian
younger,
Summerhall, something, I
yeah,
think
that
that's his
one.
name. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the younger brother is, oh my God, what was his name? What was his name?
Noah.
Thank you. Played by, I have a whole list here. I just don't remember their names. Oh my God, what is your name, child? It is. Hold on, let me Google it because I already forgot. Listen, guys, it's been a week.
Guys, Essie doesn't drink caffeine because she has raging stomach issues that
I
I like
have
to make
it's
fun of.
Austin
Um,
Butler.
oh, I'd be okay with that one.
Yeah, that's my cast. Thank you.
I think Glen Powell's too young.
So the only other person I was thinking of was hold on, let me go back to it because I closed it down.
let
Elite.
me let me
Hold
make
on,
you
let me
fix
go.
your dream.
Let me see. Yeah, literally. The other person I was considering was Scott Eastwood, but I think he's a little too young too. So it was either
What?
gonna be
Who is
Scott
that?
Deliciousness. You should Google him. She was like, okay, challenge accepted. Um, he might be a little too young, but he's just old enough to make it yummy.
Oh, he's way too young. He's only 39.
Well, then I could do McDreamy. I mean, he could fall in line with the DNA colorations of like Austin Butler and Ian, whatever his last name is that plays Damon. Like he could be a good combo of the two of them as a dad. So
Sad.
again, we're not really ready to open up that can of worms yet because it just really threw a damper in my casting parade. But all the things. Okay, on to more positive notes. What is your favorite book series?
Favorite
And
book series?
Haunting Adeline and Hunting is not considered a series to me. I need a book that's more than 3 books.
Honestly, I would say the Lord series.
Okay.
The okay, but I will give the other ones would I don't remember what the series is called, but it so far there's three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I think 9 or 10 books out in this series. I know it's a really long series and it's not done yet. So I put it down for now because when I read it, the first 6, 8 books were out and I had to wait like a year for book 9 to be released.
Oh, so like
And I was
Avatar
like,
got it.
I can't keep going with this until all of the books are released because it makes me too upset to have to wait that long. I'm very impatient. But it's the
You impatient? No.
I know, right? So weird.
Crazy.
It's it's set in like college setting. It's the Lords of Forthright, I think is what it was called. I'd have to look it up, but it's like there's lords, dukes, princes. Those were the first 3. Barons and counts, that's what it is. But like they're all like different. They're all like they're like the different fraternities and that's what they call them. But like so it started with the lords and those were 3 books. Then I went to the dukes and those were 3 books. Then I went to the princes, those are 3 books, and right now it's on the barons and that's 3 books. And I think only the first 1 or 2 are out, but like all of them have 3. And so I I can't like so when I was reading it, I got to read the first 2 books with the princes and then I had to wait a year for the 3rd one to come out and to like finish that storyline. And it was just really horrible for me to have to wait that long. So, because it
Because
ends
just
in the
patience
middle,
is just
which
not your choice.
it's not. It's also it's the same reason that I haven't finished Fourth Wing. I read the first one and I absolutely loved it and I will finish that series, but I have to wait for more books to come out first so that way
Mhm.
I can read them one right after the other because if I can't then
See,
it makes me
I
sad.
I feel the pressure of needing to read it now that I know there's a TV show. I know it's going to take a while for them to film it. I understand that, but I need to be able to soak in these characters and resonate my own thoughts and emotions and feelings towards them before I can watch a show. Um, but I have to read Fourth Wing. I still need to read Throne of Glass. I need to read Crescent City. I just
Mhm.
have books on top of books. But those series I think I'm gonna restart is ACOTAR because I'm having withdrawals, and I know she's coming out with another book. I know she is. Like I know. I've heard it. I've heard all the things, but I need to read it again. I miss Roseanne. I'm having withdrawals.
Oh my gosh. You're insane.
I know.
You're insane, I'm
It's sad.
impatient, that's what it is. But those
That's dynamic.
like, the Lords by Chantal Tessier, I'd say is my favorite series. Like, I think she's an amazing writer. I like how she puts so much thought into everything. Like, everything is connected in some way, and sometimes you don't realize it for a few books. And I
Yeah.
really enjoy that about her writing. I enjoy, obviously, the smut aspect of it as well,
We love all
clearly.
smut. Like we don't
Yeah,
discriminate the smut. We just want it all.
I know, but I also like a good plot too, and I think she does that very well. So,
Yeah. Plot
but
plot plot.
bleh.
It's fine. Um, I mean that was my only books that I could think of. Yeah, that's ACOTAR is my main series. I mean, I read the 50 Shades of Grey series, but I feel like everybody and their mother read that series when it came out. So
Yeah, literally everyone and their mother. Maybe
yeah,
not mine, but
yeah, we hope not. Um, but I am excited. I think Teddy Hamilton's gonna do its do justice for that book, and I think that
I hope
maybe
so.
maybe
But
you're going to just fall so deeply, madly in love with that book series after it's done.
I will fall deeply in love with Teddy Hamilton's voice because I do that all the time
We know,
anyway. But
true, very true. You just have a emotional connection to that man. He just
like
doesn't know it.
that book isn't even, I don't even think it's dark. It's not dark. It's just, it had so much
It
potential.
and I would love for her to continue that potential because I feel like it could do more. I don't. I think it's
Oh,
done.
I don't need any more books written about with 50 Shades of Grey. I don't need any more. It can
I
end
love
at the
Christian Grey.
trilogy. Yeah, that's great. It can end there. I'm fine.
But we love it, and we have no hate towards the author or the books or any of the characters because we don't need to be on anybody's crap list because Addie's too picky when it comes to her book.
Sorry, guys. I'm picky. Yes, that's a good way to say it.
She is fine, but
I like
um,
my dark books, and that's not dark. Like, I feel like things have to be qualified for it to be dark. Like there needs to be like the stalking, the revenge, the
the mafia needs to be involved. Somebody
yeah.
needs to be doing something
I
illegal,
need some,
probably.
I need some psychological issues, not issues, psychological torture would be great. I feel like that falls under dark. I
I
feel like
mean,
most
yeah.
secret society type books fall under dark romance too. I like that.
Okay. So if you could pick any movie, okay, I, I need to
Guys, I'm
retire. I
sorry.
just need to
Essie does
die.
not know how to talk.
The words are just not wording for me. It's fine. Maybe next podcast. If you could pick any book to become a movie or a TV show, what would you pick?
I have to turn and look at the books.
We know. You're bajillions of books. We know. We're fully aware.
Hey, look, there's all my 50 Shades. I do own them, see? Um, okay, here's what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna say Haunting Adeline, but because I understand that there's only two books in it's a duet, there's two books in it. However, you could totally get those to go off into like I'd say at least 4 seasons of a show.
Mhm.
And you could have so many spin-offs because that world is huge because she had Satan's Affair is also part of that world. Where's Molly is part of that world. Phantom is also part of that world.
I
So,
don't even know what world you're talking about, but I'll believe
like
you.
like
I only read Haunting Adeline, so
the world of Haunting Adeline. Like Satan's Affair is, you know what Satan's Affair is. Like she goes to the fair. It's called Satan's Affair in Haunting Adeline.
it must have been a minute 'cause I don't remember the book. I just remember roses being involved and a
Do you
house.
remember the mirror maze that she was in with Zayd?
Vaguely. I don't. I thought that was a different book, but vaguely.
You are disappointing me right now.
I know I have to reread this book anyway because I already
You
told you I
do.
would.
Okay. In the mirror maze, that is
Don't. We're not
in
gonna ruin things.
I'm
We're
not
not gonna
ruining it.
ruin
I'm
things.
saying though that is in Satan's Affair. Like that is what the fair is called, Satan's Affair. Like
Oh.
it's a haunted fair that comes to town, but there's a I think it's considered a novella, but like she has an entire separate book called Satan's Affair.
Oh, fancy. That's
And
creative.
then Where's Molly is also set in that same universe. But that's a extension from Hunting Adeline, so you wouldn't understand that one. And then Phantom is the
Oh, because it's all
story.
part of her. I'm
Yeah,
following.
there
I'm
you go.
following
Then
along.
Phantom is the story of her of Gigi and Ronaldo, who you do know. So,
I'm following. I'm following along. I got you. I'm
and
picking up where
then
you're. Yeah.
again, there's another character, Sibby, who you don't know because you didn't read Hunting Adeline, even though you really should. Um, but so Sibby is apparently at some point getting her own duet. I don't know. It might be shelved for now because I think she said that she was having trouble writing it. So, which you know what I'm gonna give H.G. Carlton is kudos to her. Like she stays so true to herself, and people get were getting like so upset about like, wait, you're putting out all these other books. We want the Sibby duet, and she's like, guys, it's not ready. I'm not feeling it. Like it'll come when it's there, and like she doesn't force herself to write something when she
Right.
doesn't want to, which I really like about her. But
Because then it rushes through the process, so we don't have time
mhm,
for that.
exactly. And then there was another character in Hunting Adeline too that I think he's apparently getting a book at some point, which maybe she just has like a general outline of it. But
Mhm.
if that ever comes to fruition, great, I would read it. If not,
Mhm.
then that's okay also. But either way, the point is that if Haunting Adeline became a show,
You'd be
you
the
could
first
get
to
some
watch it.
great seasons in that, and there's so much potential for spin-off shows as well. So,
And that concludes our episode. Just kidding. Um, I think for me, obviously Akatar, I could see into a TV show. They need
okay,
to. I
wait,
know they
but
were doing.
I have a question about that because they've talked about making it a TV show, but making it like a cartoon TV show. Do you want
No,
it okay, that's there we go. There was my question. Would you be
I
okay
didn't.
with it being cartoon?
No, I don't need to see a cheesy version of her talking to the adder and stuff. Absolutely not. What the heck?
Okay, that's
No.
all we needed. We're good.
So we're gonna. I'll say mine in the descriptive of layers of movies slash shows because I can't pick just one book because I can't do anything. Um, we already know I would pick Credence to be in a movie, obviously.
Obviously.
Um, I would love to see. I want to see Birthday Girl in a movie. I think the Salacious Players Club could be a really good TV show. I don't know how.
I
I
think
think
it'd have to be like every season is about a different
no,
is a
I feel
different
like they
book.
could probably make multiple episodes or yeah, season kind of a thing, but I feel like that could be a really good one. And then let's see. I think Pen Pal would be a really good movie.
I never read that. I
I know,
DNF'd
you
it.
need to.
I don't why did I DNF that?
I don't know what's in your brain. I don't
I
know
thought
why
I
you
told
choose
you
to
why. I
DNF
don't
things that are really good. I don't know.
would you consider Pen Pal dark romance?
Yeah.
Why did I DNF it then?
If I knew I would, but you don't update your Goodreads, so I don't know. You put things as good in your Goodreads and then you just leave it alone.
Wait, but because I sent it to you, we've all heard that apparently Goodreads is coming out with a DNF section.
Right. The problem is do you fill out your DNF section? No, you don't.
Maybe I would.
You have a whole ass library and you don't have a list of why you DNF a book so you remember why?
No.
Then why do you remember why you did you DNF the 50 Shades series?
No, I finished that one.
Oh, so then you could read Pen Pal.
They're totally different books.
I know, but if you could finish that, you could probably finish Pen Pal, and it was
I
written
was
better.
young when I read 50 Shades. I was in
I felt young
college.
when I was reading Pen Pal.
Do you want to know why I read 50 Shades?
Was
Which,
it a school project?
no, what kind of school? No, God.
College, not high school, you nasty.
Still, no. Okay, so the reason I read 50 Shades of Grey was, I guess, petty because my stepmom told me she didn't think I should read it because she was scared I would feel too connected to like the
To
main
who?
character, like Anastasia, like I would find too many similarities between the two of us,
That
and
you
that
want to
she
be doing weird things with a man and
I don't like at
appreciate
that
it?
time I had no idea. I'm like, what are you talking about? But like she was saying something along those lines. And so she's like, I don't think you should read this, but she's like, but you should read this one instead. It was
The Bible?
well it was Bared to You by Sylvia Day. That's
It
what
was,
she
wait, it
told
was
me to read.
what?
It's not on Kindle Unlimited. I
I'm not
that's
looking there. What's it called?
uh, Bared, Bared. And that one is I think it's a
Oh,
series. Maybe it's a
yep.
trilogy. I only read the first one. I never read
Is it
past the
Baird or
first one.
Bard?
Bared.
Oh, you never know. It's so much spelling. Um,
Well, my mother's an English teacher and you were homeschooled.
I mean, it's got decent reviews. What's wrong with? Did you
No,
enjoy the
it
book?
was good. It was a
Oh,
really good book. I loved it. But so I read that one and I actually really liked it. And then I read 50 Shades because she told me I shouldn't read it. So I was like, well, I'm going to read it now. Which I
hmm.
think she knew I was reading it anyway. Like I didn't hide it. Like, but she was
I
very
mean, it's
much like,
got
I don't
solid
think you
reviews
should
on
read it.
Goodreads, and then you're like, okay, challenge accepted.
Like, yeah, maybe I'll read Bared to You again just to
You know what would be really nice to know though? Why it's not on your Goodreads?
because I read it when I was in college before I even had
Because
a Goodreads.
Goodreads is on. I'm just saying.
I did not use Goodreads.
Is it in your physical library?
Bared to You?
Hmm.
Yes. Yes,
Then you
it is.
probably should add it to your Goodreads library. How am I supposed to buy you gifts of fun books and surprise you with things and then find out afterwards you own it?
You're not supposed to, because I don't want you to buy me books because if you do, then you're gonna buy me books I don't want to read,
No,
like
I could buy you books
friggin'
that I'm like,
sweet
ooh, I think
berries.
no, I would buy things and be like, oh, you know what? Addie would really like this. Let me get this for her. And I want to
I
surprise you sometimes.
I don't remember half the books that I read before I had a Goodreads. I had tried to add some of them like a few years ago. So like I added some of the books, but like to go through my at home library that I have, every single one of them, and say, yes, I read it. And then you would want me to go a step further and say if I liked it or not and write a review and star it and everything.
Yes, please.
And
That would be
I
very
would
convenient.
literally have to like reread half of the books I own.
That'd be great if you could. That'd be very convenient for my skill and my notepad abilities.
No, I cannot do that. There's
Okay,
too many of
well,
them. Let's
I
also
try to write
remember
a
that
synopsis.
I was the nerd in high school who tried reading her entire fiction section of her of her high school
That's
library. I
true.
don't
And
own those books. I couldn't tell you which ones I've read. And I can't even go back to my high school and try to figure it out because guess what? They redid the library and it's ugly now. I said it.
okay, so
They
to
took out
wrap up
half the books. It was sad.
so before Addie goes down a depressing lane of her memories of reading books and being trigger warned about me calling her out on not filling out her reviews, um, as we wrap this up, what should we wrap it up with?
I don't know because we went on a lot of tangents.
We did. Do you have any? You have no notes? How did I make all the notes? You made it sound like you had all these notes, and I was
Oh, I
so
had
backfired.
notes, but
Where
you
is
just
yours
kept
at?
going off on your things and I let you. So,
What's yours?
no.
Give me a note.
Um, red flags that we ignore in fiction, but we would not ignore in real life.
Age gap taboos.
Like, why is it when he threatens everyone, like, and is like, touch her and die, that's okay in a book, but not, but not in real life. Like, someone did that to me in real life, I'd be like, ew, get away from me. There's
Yeah,
something possessive and wrong with you, and that's a huge red flag. But in book, I'm like, oh, I
I
love
think in
this.
I think in mine it would be more like, let's try to make this not weird. Okay. I think it would be weird if like my boss decided to have a sit down with me and then there was more than just sitting down involved. Yeah, that would be a red flag for me. I'd be like,
You,
"What's wrong with you?" And I'd probably hit him with a laptop.
you can't
But
say that because I know who your boss is.
I don't know. I'm just saying, any of the bosses, it would be weird. See what I mean? But in a book, I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
There's a rotation.
What else did I write? I said, oh, when he deletes people, like that's really hot in a book, and in real life, it's like, no, you need to go to jail.
Yeah, yeah, that's just not good in general. I don't think it's
But
attractive in
like,
a book either, but
I'm
what
okay
floats your
with it in a
boat.
book. I'm like, oh, look, he
He
loves
loves
her.
me. Yeah, he loves her. It's good to go.
He locks her in a room. That's like, he just wants to keep her and keep her safe. Like, that's so sweet and romantic. No, it's not. In a book it is, but in real life, no.
I mean, it was like that. I mean, for I would, yeah, I would say like the locking up thing because they did that in Akatar too. Is like did the magic spell to keep her in the house. No, that's not okay. You're trying to keep her locked up because you don't want her to see what's out there and go exploring because she wants to go and have fun. And you're like, no, let me keep my little friend locked up. No, that's not cool. But and then have
I
it someone break in to grab her. That's hot. Would I want someone to do that in real life? I don't think so because I
I
don't know where you're about to take
really
me.
I can't wait till you get to read Madness.
Oh, great. Great. Yeah. Now you're just making me nervous. Who reads that one? We're gonna go over an hour because now you have me nervous. Let me look. Hold on. Someone's getting kidnapped, aren't they?
Mm,
Probably. Hold on.
not
Let me.
no, not kidnapped.
Madness. Which one's that one?
That's number 5.
It's not in here.
It's
Is
number
Madness
5.
not an audio?
No, it is. Because it's Corvin King.
There's the rich. Oh, I'm stupid. She has them out of order. Um. I mean, he looks intimidating on the cover page, but I'm sure something scary is gonna happen.
I'm excited to go over all of these books again once you have read all the ones that are out because obviously I think we should get at least one more book. I'm hoping so. But I really can't wait for you to read all of these and to be all caught up because I would love to go back through all of them and make you rank all of the lords from all of
Good.
these books because yeah,
Because yeah.
I have
What
them
do you?
ranked for in my head, but like
I mean,
I don't want to say because I don't want it to like influence how you.
that's fair. All right. What other notes do you have? Because I did a lot of my notes and I wrote them down in a whole 3 minutes, so there was not a lot of thought involved with it.
um I was like, because I did talk about a lot of this already, but like, okay, so like the difference in like the different books that are considered dark romance. So like you have the ones that are like, yeah, secret society, like elite university, those ones,
Mhm.
which would definitely be the Lords series, that other like the what's it called? The fraternity books where they call them
Mhm.
lords, dukes, those. Um, stalker obsession books, which I love a good stalker book. So
The Bring You Joy books, got it.
they do. They bring me a lot of joy. They bring me way more joy than they ever should. Um, but like Hunting Adeline, that duet. And then I put Does It Hurt on this because it's not a stalker, but like it is I don't know, there were like some stalker vibes to it.
Yeah,
I feel like that one, I think that one's on your TBR. So,
probably. I am.
um,
My TBR is just gonna have to stare at me for the rest of my life because I can't read that fast.
and then, obviously, like Taboo is usually considered dark
My
romance
joy,
as well.
my joy,
Yeah, your joy.
my sole obsession and joy. Yeah, Does It Hurt is on my TBR. Damn, I want to read that one too. That's been staring at me for over a year.
Um, and then, well, I guess we actually did we touched base on a lot of like the things I wrote
Did
down,
we
so it's
actually
okay. Yeah, we did. I'm
so we
reading
did
through everything.
mind reading again?
Yeah, because like one of the notes I wrote was like this, like separating fiction from real life standards, like why
Dude,
that
look at us
matters.
go. We actually stayed on topic
I
without
know,
knowing
I'm
it.
proud of us.
Holy crap.
And then why enjoying morally gray doesn't mean endorsing it. Like it doesn't, because
I
as
can't
much as
explain why I enjoy my taboo things because if someone did that in real life, I'd hit them over the head with a frying pan like Tangled off of the Disney
hmm
movie. I'd be like, don't, that's bad. But
I
in the book, I'm like, oh, that's fine. Like,
that's
don't tempt me with a
fine.
good time. But then I'm like, no, I'm going to hit you.
We have a lot of we make a lot of questionable choices in our reading preferences and the things that we're like, this is okay. But in real life, we don't
We
make
don't,
those
we don't
those
condone those.
choices
Yeah, we don't approve.
because we are aware that they're red flags and that's not good. Like
Those boys are bad except for fill in the blank.
now, I think that there are some things that if it was in real life, I'd be okay with it. Like a motorcycle. I'm good with that.
If if the man had a motorcycle with full sleeves of tattoos, don't tempt her with a good time. See? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Please and thank you with the heart
Please,
emojis.
dear, please, please.
If there's a guide out there, please.
But no, I think actually we really did. Like I'm looking, I had 2 pages of notes. It was
Wow.
double spaced. Don't feel like, I wrote a lot. I didn't, but
There's a double space, you little nerd.
so
Well,
that way I
kid,
can still read it while we're talking here and not like
true.
get lost in my own notes.
I get lost, period, but that's just because that's who I am as a person.
Oh, well, maybe you should start taking ADHD meds again.
I can't do that because then it causes my tummy issues, and here we are.
Guys, she
Mm.
has so many issues.
I get heartburn. I get stomach issues. My stomach turned 90 in the last year, and it's really sad. And here I am.
Yeah, I can't help you with that. So
As she drinks her Alani, and I drink my decaf coffee.
I need my caffeine.
Yes. Well, kids, this has been another fun episode. We're gonna try. We're not fully committing to it, but we're gonna try to do like a weekly recording thing or a bi-weekly recording. Let us know, as always, in the comments if there's something you would like to hear from us about, a topic you would like us to discuss, any
We did
books.
have last week,
No,
someone recommended a book that we need to put on our TBRs. I don't remember what it was called though,
let me look and see, because
because I
I
think
don't
she said
remember.
the audio involved like Teddy,
Let,
Corvin, and Joe, and
let
maybe
me
someone else.
see.
I don't know. There
It
was a lot of names involved.
was. Let me see. Uh, Dancing with My Demons by Steph Mecca.
I feel like we need to.
It has the trifecta of Corvin King, Anthony Palomini, and Joe Arden. So, can keep bringing the comments. We greatly appreciate them. And we, just a reminder, we are on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and who else knows what, because
No, I
Addie's
think
the
that's it.
technology person,
I am the technology. She just runs the social
social
medias.
media. For the haters that are like, "Oh, you shouldn't be reading that. You should read the Bible." And I'm like, "Yeah, you could read it to me. Just make it sound more smutty." Like, I'm just saying, if like Teddy Hamilton read the Bible to us, I would read it.
I guess that's one way to get me religious.
Yeah. Pick a narrator. I'll go for it. But the people that try to hate, there's a reason that this podcast is named the True Smut Podcast. We're not doing just the podcast. It's called True Smut, as in we
Because
like the smut.
we like the smut.
We like the
And
smut and the dirty stuff.
we dive into it maybe a little too deep.
That's okay. That's why
It's
people
okay.
like us.
Essie's still in the shallow end of dark romance, but our goal, and by our goal I mean my goal, is to get her
Right.
into the deep end of it, and I'm very excited for this journey for you. So,
And I'm excited to continue my deep obsession and love for all things taboo.
mm,
So if you have dark romance questions, comments, concerns, or curiosities, Addie's your girl. If you want anything taboo and just weirdly
age
weird,
gap,
age gap and all the things,
then
I got
Essie is
you.
your girl.
I got you, dude. All
Any
right,
last
kid.
words?
Make good choices, and if you don't,
I'll tell you
tell us
after.
after. All right, bye, guys.
Bye.